Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Into Reverie and we are in Ymir with Rean and the gang exploring the place because this is apparently his first time in a long while being home and we need to talk to everyone, see how they are, what they're going through, what they're thinking, and trying to figure out what happened when we got here straight away. We saw the fight between Claire and some unknown guy that I can't place. So we'll have to see, but for now, let's explore the town. Oh well, if it isn't Rean, welcome back. Long time no see, Camilla. You look well. What's that? Young and my complexion is perfect? Oh, you sweet talker. You really haven't changed. Ah, come on, that's not true. I've been in the rare item business lately. Speaking of which, have you heard about this? It's Lake Lord's newest fishing gear. I ordered way too many sets. And then on top of that, they sent me new rods and parts as bonus. Care to take some off my hands? Are you sure? Oh, of course. I'm sure this stuff will be much better used in the hands of a knowledgeable fisherman like you. Alright. Whoa, this is a lot. Thank you so much. Oh, no need for thanks. I just like seeing you happy. I'll be running the shop as usual, so feel free to drop in whenever. Will do. Fishing, huh? Well, it's starting up to warm up a little, so it's the perfect time to cast a line in the mountain stream. I should give it a roll once I have some free time. Now the question is, will we have the same list as Lloyd, and will we have the same inventory or not? Doesn't seem like it, or does it seem like it? I think it is. But yeah. Alright. For now, we're gonna assume that they are sharing everything. Ooh, you material 50, that's more than we had. And we have 10,000 mirror. We were all out of it. Maybe it is separate. Like I said, we have to figure things like this out. He called nothing, so this is his own fishing list. No recipes, so also his own recipe list. So are we getting 3 separate stories in general that will come together eventually? Maybe then we'll share all the lists together? It's definitely something interesting to find out, that's for sure. Oh, by the way, Rean, do you have a moment? What is it, Camilla? That girl looking at our stock over there is pretty cute. Is she your girlfriend? No, she's one of my students actually. Ah, from your school? You certainly seem quite close. I figured you brought her, your girlfriend home with you. Well, we've been through hell and back together, so... I wonder who you'll bring home next. Someone from your class, or perhaps Princess Elvin? Camilla. Yeah, can't stop poking the bear, so to speak. We did get chapter 1 and 2, so these are sequential. Let's get 5 more, because I love using the items instead of my characters. For now, at least. Lord Rean, you're home. How are things at school? Well, really busy as we prepare for the new school year, but super fulfilling. How are things going here, Leo? Well, same old, same old. You see how my wife is, right? Are you going to be sticking around for long? I'll handle all your orbment modification and weapon upgrades needed. Oh, thanks a lot. Oh, and before I forget, have you heard that the Arcus 2 got an update? Yeah, the rifle group got in touch with us. I heard the slots got a boost? Correct, you can strengthen them up to a 3rd stage now, allowing for insertion of even more powerful quartz. I actually got a sample from the RF group. It's yours if you want to see how it works. After strengthening the slot with this sepet, you should be able to plug the quartz in. Thank you very much. Well, thank you for everything. Ah, no need for thanks. I'm just happy to see you again. Since you're home and all, make sure you get some R&R. Of course. Alright, and a tutorial in case you haven't seen it yet. Well, if you're going to be here for a while, you might need to modify your orbments or upgrade your weapons. Arcus 2 got a version update as well, so be sure to fiddle with it while you're at it. If you ever need anything, just let me know. Yes. Kagemaru. This is all we are wearing, so no upgrades. Good, that makes it cheaper. Well, it's only one so far. Good. Well, the rest we'll play around in between. But yes. Alright, that's it for the store. Good. Hey there, Luke. Thanks for running the cable car that brings us up all here. Well, it's my pleasure. We're all glad to have you back home. It's been a long half year without you around. How long are you planning on staying here this time? Well, I'm actually not sure myself. Major Claire was the one who made all the arrangements for this trip. Ah, odd that she wouldn't tell you. But, well, I'm sure that she has her reasons. She did so much for us during the Civil War. I know you can trust her. In fact, I should go and greet her myself. Clearly, time hasn't made you any less kind-hearted. As far as I'm concerned, my job is about making sure everyone who comes to Ymir has fun. So, I want you and the others to be able to kick back and relax while you're here. If there's anything you need from me, you just let me know. I will. Thanks, Luke. Thank you very much. Well, the scenery here truly is spectacular. Well, it sure is. I've lived here for most of my life and I'm still not tired of it. It's just a shame it doesn't last all year. Once the snow's gone, that's it. Well, still, I'm sure it's just replaced by the equally unique beauty of another season. You're not wrong there. You're more than welcome to visit again in another season if you want to see it. I'd like that very much. Did you once practice your swordsmanship here? Sort of. It was further up the mountain, to be specific. Master Kafai and I spent a month living out in the wilderness while he trained me intensively. Interesting. I heard the Arseed school does a similar thing. Perhaps it's an Eastern manner of training that the Arseeds later adopted. It is true that Eastern martial art emphasizes becoming one with nature. But I think my case is was just because Master Kafai believed it to be effective. Securing food to eat and a place to sleep every day was hard enough, but sometimes it would even set monsters on me. Thinking back, I had to do some crazy stuff to make it through in one piece. Huh. And you're a glutton for punishment. I shudder to think of what you must have gone through. Ouch. Is that how you guys see me? Forgive me. I didn't mean for it to come across quite so rudely. Still, perhaps I should train myself in the mountains myself. I apologize if I'm assuming wrongly here, but are you feeling frustrated with your progress? Oh, no, I'm not. No, I suppose you're right. Well, I'm happy to lend an ear if there's something you want to talk about. Alright then. This isn't a new concern of mine, but it's something I was reminded of when we were introducing ourselves to your parents. Yuna and Eltina have grown significantly since I first met them. And not just them, the same could be said for Ash and Muse and all the rest of the students at the academy. They all matured significantly in the years we all enrolled. But then there's me. I don't feel like I've grown all that much at all. I continue to train every day and I do feel as though I'm improving. I just feel a little frustrated by the pace. I think you only feel the way because you're more capable than most. What do you mean? Well, in other words, you expect more of yourself than most people do. When you put your bar for success so high, it's only natural it's going to be harder to surpass it. That's just reality. But that makes it sound as if I've got barely any room for improvement. Well, that's definitely not the case. It's going to be more difficult for you to make significant progress than before, but you've been overcoming that for a while now. Last year you faced off against Prince Cedric and overcame many trials before that. But you weren't content to rest on your laurels. In the 6 months since, you've never stopped working to better yourself. I think you're only one who can't see how much progress you've made. As your instructor, I know better than anyone just how much you've improved. So, have confidence in yourself, Kurt. Thank you, instructor. Of course, don't take that as me telling you to be content with how you are and stop trying. I wouldn't dream of it. I have no intention of slowing my pace, at least not until I've surpassed you. Wow, sounds like I've got a good reason to keep bettering myself, then. Well, I'm going to get going, but we have the Phoenix Wings to ourselves today. I'd recommend you take the chance to relax in the hot springs while you have it. That sounds wonderful. I might stay here for a moment to collect my thoughts and then head over. Well, the air here is so fresh and the view is incomparable. The sky is so blue that it almost feels like I've dived straight into it. Well, I wouldn't recommend trying it. It's a long way down from up here. Well, suffice it to say I wasn't serious. I am a swordsman, not a madman. Yes, that we know. That we definitely know. I can't just ride a cable car down the mountain on my own. You could, but there's no reason for it. Why is the snow so white? Why is there hot water outdoors? Why? Tell me. Well, it's because this village is known for its hot springs. But why? Well, listen, weren't you about to go shopping? Oh, you're right. I'm doing mommy's shopping for here today, so she doesn't have to. Be careful, alright? I'll accompany you to the shop entrance. Mommy's shopping is a lot of hard work, so I'm doing it for her today. We need to get going right away. Oh, phew. I'm glad I managed to get out of that one, but my worries aren't at an end yet. Lady Luna's shopping expedition isn't going to be easy. Alright, let's see if we can pick a spot for lost. It's probably going to be the exit. There's probably a person there, so let's go everywhere and that spot last. Just know we have a clear target. Oh, nice to see you, Rean. Welcome back. It's been, what, like 6 months since I last saw you? Gosh, you're right. It's good to see you again, sister. Did Elise come home with you by any chance? Oh, no, not this time, unfortunately. I'm actually here on Thor's business. I wish you could see my sister, but I did bring my students along with me, for what it's worth. Did you? Oh, that's wonderful. What's so funny? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about how great it is that little Rean is going up to be the teacher with a flock of his own. Well, when you put it like that, now I feel sheepish. I'm so grateful for everything you did. I can only hope I do you proud, sister. Oh, that reminds me. Would you be willing to conduct this Sunday school class for the children sometime? I'm sure they would all love to learn from you. She wants me to come in for Sunday school, huh? That reminds me of a similar request I did before. Sure, I'd love to teach them something. I'll let you know if I have time for it. Great. No rush whatsoever though. Whatever day works for you will be just perfect. I can't wait to see what wisdom you impart on the young ones. I still can't believe you're a teacher yourself these days. It is wonderful to see little Will all grown up with a flock of his own. Yeah, and they're growing up all so nicely. Well, Rean, I didn't realize you were back home. Even all the way up here, we've heard about your exploits. Everyone in the village is impressed and proud of you. You're too kind, Father. Though, to be honest, I wouldn't call what I did all that impressive. The war may have ended quickly, but it still left deep scars. There's still a lot of difficult work for the Empire to do. Perhaps, but even in just a few short months, Erebonia's recovery has made remarkable progress. Economic activity has resumed after stagnating, and bilateral relations with our neighbors have reawakened. Why, I've heard some places are even doing better than they were before the war, thanks to the disarmament. What we are seeing is just a taste of peace, peace that the people deeply desired. That's not nothing, Rean, and must be cherished. You're right, Father. Thanks for putting it all in perspective, I needed that. Try as we might, we cannot ask to have everything back that we lost from the war. Be that as it may, people are trying to move forward and honestly get on with their day-to-day living. What we're seeing now is just a taste of peace, something we must all do to our best to cherish and not to take for granted. Alright. Let's see, let's talk to the middle next.
And there's the footbath. Sounds like just the thing after having such a hearty meal.
Just a relaxing moment. Enjoying the footbath, you two? Oh, we certainly are. Oh, it must be wonderful having a place like this in the middle of your village. Well, it's one of Ymir's biggest selling points, to be sure. If you don't mind, I think I might join you. This really warms you up. Oh, it truly does. I can feel all my fatigue just fading away too. It is strange how effective it is, given how little of our body is actually inside of it. So, what were the two of you talking about before I came over? You actually... Me? Well, specifically, we were talking about that power of yours. The curse influence completely disappeared as a result of the final rivalry, but your specific power still remains, correct? Yeah, the seed that originally gave it to me is gone, but the power itself has developed to the point where it's essentially its own thing now. Oh, but there's no need to worry, I've got it largely under control now. Largely implies that there's still the possibility you may lose control of it. Well, I can't deny that, but I'm devoting myself to making sure it doesn't happen. It isn't that we don't trust you. We simply don't trust your unfortunate habit of choosing to sacrifice yourself at the point of a drop of a hat. Well, I heard that the first time you lost control of your power was here in Ymir, because you were trying to protect Elise from a ferocious monster on the path behind the village. Found out about that, huh? Well, still, I'm afraid it's just who I am. I can promise that I won't endanger myself for those I care about again, and Elise isn't the only one that's true for. Your perspective is logical in theory, but those who make such sacrifices don't understand just how painful they can be for those they mean to protect, especially when they leave you completely alone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Besides, she came back in the end, so I have plenty of time to punish her for what she did. Well, I'm sure you mean to thank her for what she did. Incorrect.
Anyway, I want you to keep watching over me, Instructor. There's still so much I have to learn from you, so I won't let you just disappear. I won't let you leave me.
I won't leave you, don't worry. Oh, on a not entirely dissimilar note, when we will be going on a date you promised me, Instructor. Wait, what date? This is the first time I've heard of it. Because I never promised anything like that. Well, I can believe you simply forgot. You agreed to it before our exams last month. Did he now? How did she coerce him into it? It is almost time for the end of term exams. It's been a wild year, but I want each of you to prepare properly so you can show off the results of your hard work. You in particular, Muse. There's no need to hide your talents anymore. I want you to give this everything you got. But Instructor, that's a tough task. But if you promise me to give me a reward, I might be able to make that happen. You really are a handful, but let's see. If you manage to take the #1 spot on the combined rankings with the main campus, I'll happily treat you to a meal. A meal, not a date. Sure enough, she placed at the top of the ranking without even breaking a sweat. Ada must have been furious at placing second. What can I say? I love triumphs overall.
So, I did what I promised I would, Instructor. Don't you think I deserve a word of praise for my accomplishments?
Can't argue with that. Your motives are worth a raised eyebrow, but you did really well. So, well done, Muse. I'm proud of you.
You have no idea how it makes me feel to hear you say that.
Well, we have an inkling. Well, and I suppose a promise is a promise. When we're done here in Ymir, I'll make time for us to go for our meal. Is that acceptable? Yay, I can hardly wait to spend a whole day with you and get dinner at the end. You're pretending to mishear me on purpose, aren't you? Well, those exams were a small price to pay to go on a date with the man of my dreams. I can place in any position you desire, from the top again all the way down to the bottom. You can deliberately rank bottom? Well, luck would factor into that one, so I would have to say bottom 3 to be certain. It's like competing against someone playing by an entirely different set of rules. Coming in here has gotten rid of my physical fatigue, but my mental fatigue has really jumped up to take its place. I think I'm going to get out, so what about you two? Well, we'll stay in here a little longer. Well, we still have the issue of your obsession with your sister to discuss. No, I'm really leaving. Just a little rest. I do love the water's reflection. Ooh, wait, we can't click forward. It's an animation we have to fully see through. We do, unless we skip it, but for the first time we will not. I want to see how long it takes. Like, get out of the damn thing, Rean. We have other thing to do. The foot bath, soothing waters, restores the team HP, EBC, BNB, blue maximum, and fully charge the assault gauge. Nice. Alright. That's it for that. Let's head up the inn. Oh, Master Rean! Oh, it's so good to see you. Sorry for not noticing you sooner. I was a little preoccupied. It's good to see you too. Is something bothering you? Oh, no, it's not a big deal, really. It's just, well, a customer at the Phoenix Wings confessed to me the other day. What? As in romantically? That's right. He asked if I would be willing to date him. At the end of last year, a noble who came here to recuperate after the war proposed to me too. It happened so many times lately that it's starting to wear me down a little. She's a kind, pretty woman, so I understand why she'd be popular, but that's a lot of pressure to deal with on a regular basis. And if she were to accept, the purple I've known for all my life will actually leave Ymir. The passage of time is a scary thing. A few of my suitors have continued to send me letters, but I'm honestly not sure how to respond to them. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be boring you with my problems like this. I'll work this out eventually, so please, don't worry about me. I can't wait to relax in the springs, but I should see what the others are up to first. I hope they're enjoying themselves. Ah, so we have to go here after we looked everywhere, apparently. Alright, good to know. We've got a lot of guests today. Well, looks like there are visitors other than us, huh? Yeah, a family of nobles and a strange woman. The noble party is a family of 3 and their maid. Things are getting rowdy around here. The weird lady is here by herself and apparently wants to hike up onto the mountains. She looked happy about it. Can't imagine why. Shiruru. You're pretty observant, Kiki. I'll chalk it up to the years of people watching. There's not much else to do around here, so I've got a pretty good at noticing things. It was especially boring up until recently because we had never had any customers. But thanks to this recent influx, my eyes and ears are peeled. Good, keep practicing. I don't know what to do with myself. Is Luna going to be okay? Well, there's nothing to worry about. She only just went out to peruse the shops. But it's her first time going shopping on her own. Well, Eclair will be with her part of the way, right? I'm sure she'll be fine. Oh, you say that, but she'll really be able to pick something nice out without me there? What if she forgets what to buy or pays too much or too little? Oh, I can't take this. Oh, you're such a worrywart, Helena. Oh, Luna, I hope you're okay. Maybe I should have gone with her. Nope. Children need to learn, and they can do a lot more than you give them credit for. Well, the Phoenix Wings, where we're staying, is lovely, but this pub is quite comfy as well. I suppose I'll enjoy some sweets while waiting for Luna to come home. Sounds like a great idea. Let's see on top before we check the bar downstairs. Yep, well, there's no one upstairs. Oh, yo, Rean. When did you get back? Oh, just today, actually. Already hitting the Sauce Moritz? It's the middle of the day. Well, and what a bright and clear day it is. It's been nothing but snow up until last week. Thankfully, it's mostly melted now. I got drink up as a treat for getting through the whole freezing ordeal. It cannot feel like you're just keeping up with ways to excuse your constant drinking. Hey, how about sharing a bottle with me? Not really a fan of day drinking myself. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. I'll treat you to the rounds to celebrate your homecoming. Well, well, look who's back. Glad to see you're doing well, Rean. Likewise, you're in as good a mood as ever, Gerald. And I can see why. You've got quite a few customers for this time of year. Yes, right after the war ended, hardly anyone was coming in. Well, it looks like things are finally getting back to normal. Since tensions between the neighboring nations have calmed down a bit, we're getting even more guests than usual. Nothing beats time of peace. You've got that right. Now, then, since you're here and all, I want to teach you one of our recipes. You mean one of your secret dishes? Are you sure about this, Mr. Gerald? Of course. You'll use recipe books too, right? If you jot down one of my specialties, you'll be able to prepare it whenever you want. Here, help yourself. A recipe for one of my specials and the ingredients to whip it up. A tricolored onigiri recipe and the required ingredients. The ingredients as well? Really, this is much too kind. Well, I don't get to see you as often as I'd like, so let me treat you to this much. I know you're keeping plenty busy out there, but do take care of yourself and make sure you're eating right. Of course, I'll take that to heart. In any case, I'm just thrilled to see you're doing well. We're doing fine as ever, as you can see. Kick back and stay a while if you like. Our only guest at the moment is a young lady from Crossbell, but folks from the Phoenix Wings have been popping in too. Not that I'm complaining about the peace and quiet. I am sure you're not complaining at all. Yeah, alright, good. And we have our private home. And that should be it. Oh, so you're finally back, Rean. You're not with Elise? No, she's busy with things at school. Oh, you better make sure you support her like a good big brother. I know. I'd check in on her every day if I could, but I know how these things go. That's not really what I meant. Has there been any progress with Elise? Progress? She's only getting more beautiful with each passing day. If you're not careful, someone else might step in. True, I need to keep my eyes peeled for any pesky flies buzzing around her. Elise is so beautiful, I bet the guys never leave her alone. If you're not careful, they'll take her right out from under your nose. Not if Rean has anything to say about that. There might be a lot of dead bodies in the future, you never know. Alright, let's talk to the last person. What are you up to over here, Ash? Nothing much, just wandering around. But man, there's just a lot of snow left down this way. Well, we don't generally use this path, so there's no point in removing any of the snow that builds up here. It just stays until it melts. Guess that makes sense if you got the cable car anyway. Something on your mind? Kinda. A while back, I heard someone talking about a sport you can basically only do on a snowy mountain. Just can't remember the name though. Snowboarding? That's the one. Heard something about using a special board to ride all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. I figured there's gotta be enough snow here to do it, right? Though I'm thrilled that you're so interested in snowboarding, that would be a really bad idea. Why? Are you gonna tell me, ooh, Ash, most of the snow already melted, you're gonna die in a horrible death or something? Well, screw that. Life's no fun without a bit of risk. To be fair, you did hit most of what I was going to say, but yeah, there's no chance I'll let you snowboard in this. Lame. If you really want to go give snowboarding a try though, you're more than welcome to come back here in the winter. I'll even teach you myself. I'd be surprised if I pass you in no time flat. I'd like to see you try. I'll have you know that I'm top of the leaderboard for every course here. Man, when you get hooked on something, you really get hooked, huh? But don't forget, I'm from Raquel. I grew up gambling to put food on the table. There ain't a game I can't win. I'm not even embarrass you on your own turf. Well, this sounds like a challenge to me. Can't wait to see who comes out on top. Just remember that you're not allowed to bet anything on the outcome unless we do it after you graduate. Yeah, you and your damn rules.
I've gotten so used to spring everywhere else that the cold here's got me feeling like it's still winter. Think I might take that advice I gave to Kurt and soak in the hot spring.
And that's why the inn is the last place to go. Well, that seems logical. Because dipping our feet in is not enough, not for Rean, not at this moment. Stop exploring the village and take a dip in the hot springs. And the hot springs, we talked to everyone, we've been everywhere, we checked out the shops, we bought everything we want, so yes, we are ready. Well, it looked like someone got here before me. Maybe it's Kurt? Ah, Claire.
Major? I'm sorry. I wouldn't have come in if I'd known you were here.
Is that you, Rean? Why don't you come into the water? You must be cold standing there. We haven't had a chance to talk in quite some time.
True. We're long overdue for a talk. Well, if you're comfortable with it, then I'd love to.
Dad mentioned how the RMP must be really busy now. How are you holding up? You aren't overworking yourself, are you? Well, thank you for your concern, but please put that worry out of your mind. My work sometimes comes with unexpected benefits, like being able to visit the hot springs here, for instance. Well, I suppose that's true. Well, the RMP is being restructured and having its military capacity downsized at the same time, so I can't deny that I'm busy. But that's true for so many others right now. I don't think I have a right to complain. What do you mean by being restructured? Does this relate to how the RMP and the Intelligence Division don't answer directly to the government anymore? Yeah, because of that, we are going to have the kind of freedom we used to. But I believe that we'll still be able to protect the people of Erebonia in a different way than the army, like before. I see. Well, the RMP isn't being rolled into the army though, right? Correct, although that possibility was being considered at one point. In the end, it didn't happen, thanks in part to General Van Dyke and the provisional government had Regnitz. It's not impossible that it could lead to a power struggle in the future, unfortunately. But I believe the Empire needs something with a chain of command separate from the army that can serve as a deterrent. To avoid power gathering in one place again, you mean? Exactly. Thors and his graduates, myself included, are expected to serve as another kind of deterrent as well. The reason being that the school students and teachers alike exert influence in various fields and have all kinds of connections. I see. Well, as someone who's charged with helping raise the next generation of Thor students, I suddenly feel even more pressure. As you should. We're all counting on you.
By the way, Rean.
Yes?
This feels very overdue, but I wanted to thank you.
For what?
For all you did during the rivalries. For all you did for Milliam, for facing me head on, and for granting His Excellency's true wish. Mere words feel woefully insufficient given all you've done. But I also didn't want my gratitude to go unspoken.
Yeah, and then thinking about where we were when we first got in this area, it has to be a training exercise. It has to. It cannot be anything vicious.
That's very kind, but you really didn't have to. I was just doing what I wanted to do. And I couldn't have done it alone.
That's about what I expected you'd say.
This might sound kind of sappy, but I feel like it was worth it all just to see you smile again.
You really are oblivious to how you sound sometimes.
He is, but I kind of get that, because I do have that myself sometimes as well.
Jokes and thanks aside, there's something I wanted to ask you too.
What is it?
Are you truly happy right now, Rean?
Of course I am. Busy, certainly. But I am happy. I still can't believe we made it through the Great Twilight. We even got Crow and Milliam back. I was hoping there was a way we wouldn't lose them, obviously. But deep down, I had already given up and braced for the inevitable. It wasn't without some goodbyes. But it's all over now. And I can still be with everyone I care about. Which includes you, of course. The joy I feel about that hasn't gone anywhere.
I'm glad to hear that. Still, there's a difference between being happy over something and you yourself being happy. You went through a lot during the Great Twilight, including having to say farewell to your father. Despite living in fear you would disappear or lose your friends, you came out the other side with victory in hand. You, Rean, persevered to save us all. And I can believe that's made you happy, yes. As much as I can believe that happiness continues to cast a punishing shadow over you. Am I wrong?
I'm speechless. You really can see right through me. You're right. I'm still not sure how to handle the happiness I feel. I know it's there. I'm just not sure how to truly accept it. All the people who died on the first day of the war did so because I made the Great Twilight happen. Do I even deserve to be happy when they can't be? Or forgiven for what I did?
I think the best thing you can do is be happy. That's the only thing that everybody wants, isn't it, in the end?
It may not be my place to say this, but I think you're the only one who can decide that.
I suppose you're right.
I know how you feel, because I'm in exactly the same position. You were concerned earlier that I might be overworking myself. For me, I'm just trying to atone for my sins by throwing myself into my work.
Major, that can't be good for...
Don't worry. I can calculate how far I can go as well as any number. I'm taking care not to cross the line into self-sacrifice. It's tempting, though. Every time I achieve something to make Erebonia's future better or see you and Milliam's smiling faces, I get a little closer to forgiving myself. It's not something I can do overnight. It's every moment I can justify forgiveness, no matter how small it is, that gets me one step closer. As long as I don't falter, I'm sure I'll be able to like myself again one day.
I know you will, definitely.
That's a mature way of going about it.
Far from it. I'm duplicitous to a fault.
I wonder if I
don't think my approach will work for you. You're much too sincere to go tricking yourself into feeling anything other than how you feel. I know it won't be easy for you. I hope you can let yourself be happy.
Easier said than done, I'm afraid.
Maybe. But if you let it elude you forever, I'll always be one good deed short of being able to fully forgive myself.
What am I even supposed to say to that?
I did call myself duplicitous.
At any rate, we'll catch colds if you're just standing around like that, you know. Why don't the three of you come and join us in the water? Oh, I was wondering who he was talking to, because it didn't seem right saying that to Claire, because she's sitting down, she's not standing up. Well, as expected, we'll be able to evade your notice. For what it's worth, I did feel kind of guilty listening in. Well, we didn't hear all of your conversation though, so please don't worry about that, Count. Oh, it's on me for not watching what I said in a public place. Instructor Claire really is amazing. All I end up doing is letting our instructor listen to my problems. I couldn't possibly help with his. You okay, Yuna? I suspect she's thinking about how much she would like to wash your back. Much like I once did. As if I was thinking such a... Wait, you did what now? How untoward of you both. Listen, You aren't going to deny the allegations, I see. Listen, there was a very good reason for what happened. After Rean was taken to task for his past transgressions, Kurt and Ash came to join everyone in the spring. The group then enjoyed a relaxing time together, letting the soothing waters melt their stresses away, if only for a moment. Ah, that felt amazing. Well, I'm jealous you've had a place like this so close by all your life, instructor. Yeah, I get why he's so addicted to the hot springs now. Well, I knew you'd all come to understand in time. Well, if everyone's sufficiently rested, I think it's about time we departed. Are you all ready? You mean, here it comes. Oh, I take it you're finally going to enlighten us to why we were summoned here. We're going out into the valley, I assume. Correct. Please, follow me. You will have all your answers soon enough. Party menu. Press to open the party menu, change your team, equip weapons, armor, cords, etc, etc. You can also change your team in battle by using the button. Switching. During characters turn in battle, you can swap them with a reserve combatant by pressing to the side. Alright, so we are getting into combat. Is Rean still gonna be our CP generator if we can? We need a lot more stuff for that to happen, of course. Yeah, Sculpt is better for now. I think we'll have to leave it for this and, well, grind enough resources that we can play around with it a bit more. And we'll do that in between the episodes like we always do. And I will probably fall back into a lot of the same roles we had, like focusing on Tina Muse on art uses, Kurt on evade, Yuna on breaking, Rean on CP, Ash power, basically, and probably in those type of regions, but we'll see. We may change it up a little bit here and there, compared to the last game. Ah, people are standing somewhere else as well. I take it you are all on your way out to the village? Yeah, but thank you both for doing so much for us already. Well, the springs felt wonderful. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. And do try to work up an appetite, as there will be plenty of food for you all tonight. Lady Lucia's planning to serve up some dishes she wasn't able to at lunch too, so you have much to look forward to. Well, I can hardly wait. Hell, we might have to come back early. Agreed. Well, we really appreciate all you're doing for us. Think nothing of it. But here there's monsters outside the village, so please do be careful. Do you know when they might arrive? Well, I haven't been informed, I'm afraid, but I expect it to be this evening. Then that means we still have time. We should start preparing at once, so let's make this a dinner to remember. Hear, hear. This is a very important guest we're talking about. They simply must be made to feel welcome. I wonder what kind of VIP is coming to say. Oh, it certainly is an unusual time to want to visit. Probably has something to do with Rean being here as well. Alright, let's just see if we could actually enter the hotel, not just the hot springs. Well, that's the case. Fine. Well, we'll leave it here. Considering that everybody is standing on different locations, we're going to do another round of the town again before we leave the village. It is as it usually is. We don't see any chats on here. So maybe in this game they haven't done what they did in the previous one. So we need to make sure that we are aware of where people are and what they are saying, so we can make sure to talk to everyone. So for now, we'll leave it here. So I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.
No.
Yes, until next time, Rean. See you later.